How much is really in our control? Like the concept, and many people are asking this, not only in our comments, but you see this all over social media, all over the internet. People are asking the concept of free will.
That always comes up in spiritual discussions. But I'll give you a common sense answer, which our monks would always give in reply to such questions. We don't ask such questions when it comes to the matters of the world. And if I really want something, I go out and buy it, or I order it on Amazon or something like that. I don't sit around thinking, do I have the free will to order this or not? No. Only when it comes to spirituality, we drag our feet and say, oh, how much free will do I have in this case? But it's a deep question, regardless. So the first answer is a practical answer. Go ahead, jump into it, start working at it. Engage yourself in service, engage yourself in devotional practices, study the scriptures, listen to lectures, if you will, on YouTube, whatever you do. And give it a good try. So that is, at the very least, it's a demonstration of our desire that I really want God. But now, if you take it to a philosophical level and ask how much free will do we have, according to Vedanta, we actually do not. It's an interesting perspective. Swami Vivekananda said, free will is a contradiction in terms. The moment you say will is something exercised by the mind, by the person. I am exercising will. Already I am in the chain of causation. Some cause produces an effect becomes a cause, in turn produces another effect. So if I have the will, suppose I have the will to raise my hand right now, and I did it. Okay, yes. So I did it. You did it too.
Yep.
Did we exercise our free will? It seems so. I want to raise my hand, I raised it. But that wanting to raise the hand, it's a thought. Where did that come from? It could have just been, I don't want to raise my hand. Do we have control over that thought? And if we control that thought, by controlling itself will be another thought. Where will that controlling thought come from? It's like you're standing in front of a deep well and you see bubbles coming up, but the depths from which the bubbles are coming up, we don't see it. So our thoughts are bubbling up from where we don't know. Therefore, it's all in a chain of causation. As Vivekananda said, free will is a contradiction in terms. And so, is there no freedom? Vedanta's answer is very interesting. It says, there is freedom, but no free will. Freedom as Atman, as pure consciousness, is your real nature, Atman, Brahman, you're free. That is freedom. Freedom from samsara. Freedom from limitation. Freedom to do what? Not to do. Even the idea to do something is also within limitation. When do I do something? And when I feel compelled to do something, when I want to do something, that means I'm already within the cause and effect link. It's not freedom. So freedom is only possible in the infinite, in the unlimited. Freedom is possible in the unlimited. Freedom is possible in the non-dual, where there is no second reality. This is in a deeply philosophical, metaphysical sense. Practically, however, notice all our life is predicated upon the existence of free will. You go to a shop to buy something. Obviously, the whole thing is set up on the understanding that customers have free will. Even advertisements, which aims to influence our decision. That means the advertisers are assuming that you have free will, and I'm trying to affect your free will to buy the product I want you to buy. Elections are going on in India now. All the idea of elections, vote for this or that, is predicated on the existence of free will. You are free to choose. Our entire legal system, courts and justice and all, why do you punish a person if there is no freedom? If a person has freely done something wrong, then only you say this person deserves punishment. Why do you give awards and honors and all? Is freely done something heroic and worthwhile. And therefore, if a person has been forced to do something wrong, even a judge will take that into account. Reduced freedom of action. So the liability is also less. If somebody holds a gun to my head and makes me do something, then you cannot punish me for it because I did not act freely. But courts, election system, democracy, consumer choice, all of these assume free will. And religion, what we are talking about, assumes free will. Why give advice otherwise? If a person is not free to follow the advice, why would you give advice? So, free will is practical purposes. Free will is admitted. Now you might say this is contradictory. Ultimately, there is no free will, but practically there is free will. Well, yep, it's a contradiction.
Oh.